Something that's going to help you when you are going through the grief of healing your CPTSD, of your trauma, of all this abuse at the hands of your family, friends, exes, whoever the hell it was, is admitting it was never supposed to be this way. Like, we were not supposed to be treated this way. We were not supposed to be left and abandoned and to expect so little from life. And it hurts when you start making these connections, and this just like when you start seeing how poorly you've been treated and how little boundaries you've had and how like you have just let people railroad you because you didn't know it could be different. And like, this is the hardest part to wrap your head around in trauma recovery. Sorry, there's like a dog hair or something in my eye. Is the fact that a lot of us don't know. We don't connect to how bad it is. We just think that bad is normal and it's the baseline and it's all there is. And you have to be able to be aware enough to know and understand. Like, when you start awakening, like, there's a reason. It's because your life force, your energy, something within you is telling you there's more than this. There is more than this. And when you start getting these little hints, like, you have to start believing that too. And that is it's very hard to believe that life can get good when all you've ever known is misery and neglect and invisibility and having no one be there for you, having no support, no encouragement. Like, we are literally run ragged for those of us who are struggling with CPTSD and trying to get over this trauma when it touches every aspect of your life. Like, not having supportive, kind, loving, nurturing parents literally destroys you. Like, it destroys you. And like, I can't tell you guys how I don't know how I got to this point where I started fucking figuring everything out and like healing myself. Like, I shouldn't. Like, when I look back, I'm like, how the fuck am I doing this? Like, this shouldn't be possible. I don't understand. Like, I guess I did not want to like be the same. Like, and that's what happens. Like, when you get so sick and so tired of being just not having that will to live, not being full of life, like, it changes something in you. Like, you have this moment of like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Like, it has to get better than this. And you use that to like propel yourself out. Like, your past, there's a lot of stuff to go through there and to sift through and to feel. But once you start doing that, you start understanding, like, this was all I ever needed. This was all I ever needed, was some support, some love, someone like mirroring back to me, like, I see you, I see this pain, I see this struggle, like, you're safe to grieve, you're safe to feel with me. And once you start building that foundation within yourself, you don't go back to treating yourself poorly. You don't let yourself be treated poorly by these other people in your life. Like, once you start building that foundation of I'm safe with me, I've finally got me, you will stop putting that need, like the need for safety, for validation, for help from other people that can't give it. You stop doing that because you're taking care of you. And I'm just sharing this because today, like, I am like going through it with doing these Joe Dispenza meditations. Like, just stuff is coming up and just recognizing there's still grief, there's still unprocessed things, and that I shouldn't have lived the way I've had to live for a really long time. And I'm saying this so you other survivors out there know this. Like, we should not have had to live and struggle this fucking hard to live our damn lives, to survive. Like, it's not fair, and you need to be voicing these things and grieving and crying and feeling this absolute pain that has been festering and boiling within you that no one has shown you how to feel. Because once you start admitting it and like moving the grief out and being with yourself through it. You're healing it, you're moving it out so you can again call in more life, better experiences. And when you start getting exposed to these new ways of thinking, like, my life doesn't have to be pain, I don't have to be ignored for the rest of my life. Like, what? Like, and you don't, but you have to be very careful and not be putting this on other people. You have to start showing up for you and loving you and seeing you in all this pain and everything you've missed. And you have to love and nurture that little you up that never got any of this stuff. And if you're interested in help on this process, like, I made my course Unlocking Life After Trauma and Codependency with everything I've learned over the last 10 years, and magically, like, figuring out all this crap I missed as a child of narcissistic boomer parents who didn't parent me. Nobody parented me, and I was so lost in my triggers and my feelings. Like, I didn't know how to process, handle, or deal with anything because nobody showed me how. But now I know how, and I'm starting to generate new life, new experiences. I've left a lot of crap behind, and like, I'm getting on the other side. And like, my goal here is to help people like me who also weren't parented, who are like bombarded and buried beneath a bunch of unfelt feelings because nobody showed them how to feel what they feel. And a lot of us, like CPTSD and trauma survivors, we're a lot of just unparented kids, like running around trying to figure this shit out, trying to get other unavailable people to see us, know us, help us, but they can't. Like, the message is you have to heal you. It's a inside job, and I have like poured my soul into this course. Like, it is everything you need to know when you're waking up from trauma, when you're trying to change your life, when you're looking for help and you're like finding all these unavailable people that can't help you. You have to learn to turn it back in on you, to look at your wounds, to name what you have been through, to feel that stuff. And you do this one step at a time, naming things that you feel. And we don't start by like diving headfirst into your past and like bringing up all this crap so you're overwhelmed and freaked out. Like, no. Like, if you could just spend some time today naming what you're feeling as you move throughout your day, as you drive to work, as you eat your food, like, start figuring out how you're feeling and like putting names to that. And when you can do this and you're naming what you're feeling, you're at the same time generating safety with your feelings. When you can name how you feel and not be gaslit, bombarded, beat down, or fucked up when you say what you feel. Like, you have to build this comfort in being like, I feel, I am human, therefore I feel. And anyone that tells you otherwise, bye, you gotta go, get the hell out of here. Like, you have to learn and know it's safe to feel anything you feel, no matter what, bar none. Anyone that speaks otherwise to you, do not listen to them. Like, you have to get into your feelings, especially if you want to start feeling better. Like, if all you felt is misery forever, like your entire life has been neglect and being small, like, you have to open to feeling other, like, different than that. And you can't open that door until you've felt all the crap that has abused you, made you small, neglected you. Like, and once you start moving through that, you feel safe naming what you feel safe letting yourself be a feeling human being. Then you can start looking at your past and being like, okay, if I can name what I feel today, like, why can't I name what I felt back then? Like, you go look, digging through your past, like, by looking at the things that trigger you, the things that cause you to feel a lot, like the things that scare you. Yeah, healing is scary and uncomfortable, but you can do it. You can look at these things and feel through them. And that's how you open yourself, open your body, open your nervous system to new experiences. And if you want help with this entire process and a lot more information, like, I am over sharer of the world. And like, it was my goal in this course to give trauma survivors and CPTSD survivors all the things to build awareness on what you have missed and what you don't know. The link is up in my bio. Unlocking Life After Trauma and Codependency. I love you guys. Bye.